What's going on, guys? My name is Yellow S2K and welcome back to some MX Bikes. We are checking out what I think is the best track to get better as a beginner in Supercross. I am self-proclaimed trash at Supercross, and this track, when it came out, which was really not that long ago, I couldn't get around it at all. And this track has really helped me not just get around here, but also figure out how to get around some of the more difficult tracks, even some of the ARL stuff. Again, I'm not great, but this is me trying to improve and learn and get better at Supercross, and I think this track is really what did it for me. And I think there's a few reasons for that. It's just a good, I guess, diversity of obstacles, even just a lot of triple ins to these rhythms, and there's even some quad ins that I'll try to hit later. But it really it taught me how to get over that hump of not being able to triple into things and just relying on power. You figure out how to kind of hook through the corner to be able to get through those triples, and then just little stuff, even this little dragon's back, just figuring out how to manage that, because that's a relatively common feature, right? Whoops, they're their own thing. I would say I still struggle with whoops just in general. Every section of whoops is different, it seems, and it's a bit of a struggle at times, but it's a long enough section there that I think there's a lot to learn to figure out how to get through them, at least in a basic way. This little double in is tricky at first. I remember I couldn't do it at all. Every single lap I would crash there, and it's just cool to see progression, right? That's what this is all about. This is one of the quad ins. You actually can land on the back side of that table. We'll do that a little bit later here. Want to get a few banker laps to just kind of show you guys where I'm at. And again, I just think there's so much good stuff in this track. Even there, like, okay, a case, so I couldn't quad out, but I was able to slow up and on-off. There's a few on-offs on this track that, again, I think that's another odd little skill to learn. Like here, I'm just going to go a little bit slower. On, off. Now on this one, maybe I'll switch it up, and I'll go triple, triple. Just a lot of maybe diversity. Not that this is the most diverse track, but again, I'm just really thankful for this track because it got me into that groove of Supercross and made me figure out really how to just get around it in a basic kind of slower way, right? I mean, I have a lot to learn, but I think this track, and then there are some other ones. I think the SYS test track, the 2024 test track, has really helped me as well. In maybe a different way. It was kind of, I think this track is a great one to start with, and then maybe do the SYS test track next. That's what I would recommend. It's maybe a little bit more difficult. This is one of the other quads, by the way. We'll have to slow up. Can we table on, off? Not going to get the off there. But even that, like, okay, I screwed up, but I'm not crashing, right? I'm not going down. I'm still getting around, and I think this track can kind of teach you that. It's like, okay, I screwed up. You can check up and maybe hit a worse rhythm, but stay up, right? It's taught me to just keep moving, stay consistent. I think that's more important than, you know, at the beginning, especially, you're just crash, 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 crash. And not only is that, as I crash, of course, but not only is that not fun, it's just really not good, because I think it's easy to hop on Supercross, and I know I did this. I would hop on Supercross tracks and just try to hit all the jumps and do stupid things and not start off slow, and I would just crash. Let me try third in the whoops here. And I would just crash and just get pissed and be like, all right, this sucks. This is not fun. I'll just go back to some motocross tracks. And I think this track is helpful to be able to learn, like, okay, if I screw up, what's the alternate rhythm? You know, what do I need to be doing? How should I be hitting this? All right, let's beat this ghost here, and then maybe we'll try some of these quads. I don't know if that'll count or not. This quad is the hardest one, that quad in there. That quad out's always fun. Oh, a little bit of a case. This is where the 450 helps. I was able to just get on it a little bit there and still get through that rhythm. Oh, no. Man, I don't case that very often. Kind of butchered this lap. We really haven't got a super clean lap. That was sketchy. I'm surprised I even got over that triple. Maybe we'll give one more shot on like a normal lap. So let's set up. I think third is kind of nice through these whoops. I think you don't run out of steam at the end of them as easy as you do in second. All right, let's beat this ghost. It's kind of a small triple there, double out. Triple, try to get over this triple real perfect. Not quite. Can we still quad? Little case. Triple, triple, triple. Pretty straightforward there. Into the triple I cased last time. We'll try to go inside, on, off. On, off. Ooh, that was not that great. Triple, triple. Thought it was gonna go down. Super sketchy through the whoops. We'll take it though. Not the best lap. Obviously I could go quite a bit quicker if I wasn't so sloppy. But let's try some of these quads. I might not get them in a lap together because they are difficult for me still. They are pretty big. This is one of them. Oh, you can see how it's like a little case. It's easy to get that far, but to really hook through this corner and quad this nice and cleanly is still definitely difficult for me. I might have to clip it, cut to save you guys a little bit of time. Alright, let's see if we can get this quad here. You gotta go up high, on it early, hook down. There's the quad. Can we get over the second one? It's pretty big. Not the prettiest, but you can see how that could be done. And then the second quad, gosh, that's massive. I'll try to clip this and see if I can get that second quad just to save some time. You don't want to watch me fight this for too long. This is definitely the more difficult of the two. Oh. Again, not pretty. I didn't really get through either of those quads in the most pretty way or quickest way, but you can just see they're just huge jumps. And again, just me playing with that I think is teaching me a lot about how to get over these huge quads or even some of the big triple ends on some Supercross tracks. That's just one of the things that I know in MX Simulator it took me a long time to figure out, just that exact hook that you need to do to try to get over something. And it's just not easy. There's just a few of those barriers for Supercross that you have to get over and you have to figure out. And the only way to do it is repetition, right? To just try it and keep going and try to learn what you need to do to kind of hook through the corner to be able to get that pop. It's really a cool feeling when you start to figure it out. And again, I'm sure I could do things very different than what I'm doing to try to get through some of this a little bit better, a little bit quicker. There's a long path ahead for me, but anybody that's looking for some tracks to be able to learn a little bit of Supercross, I would say that these are a ton of fun. There's that quad, maybe a little bit cleaner. Not going to be able to hit this one. This is the big boy. That one, I got a little bit of learning to do. So anyway, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. A little bit of Supercross. Maybe not the best stuff from me because I am very much learning. But for those guys that are learning out there, great track. I'll put the link in the description if you want to download it. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. And until next time, I will talk to you later. Peace.